So, I know, sad dramatic music in the background. I didn't want it to just be a fully quiet video. Um, I'd like to talk about, well, depression. Everybody has dealt with it. If you're old or young, and some people even feel it if they have a good life. Even if your life is... I understand if your life was horrible, you're in terrible situations, but people who have the most perfect lives, nothing has ever gone wrong for them, depression can still come after them. No matter who you are, depression comes for you, and it stabs you right in the back. And the pain can be to the point where it's unbearable, and people take their own life for it. Now, I have experience with this. Most parents, when they have, like me, I'm 14 years old, and there are parents who, whenever you try to tell them about your depression, just like, oh, you're just going through your phase, you're going through puberty. But really, sure, that could be the case, but that's not always the case. Sometimes that's not even close to being the case, and that's basically what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about here is basically saying that you might not believe it, but it's gonna get better. Trust me, okay? Even if it's years away, it's gonna get better. Something is gonna happen and it's gonna get better. And for those of you who are struggling with depression, just, I know, it's really, really hard to deal with, to the point, again, where it's almost unbearable to deal with. You don't want to deal with it anymore, and then you just end it. But really, that's not worth it, because death is forever. But that sadness that you feel, it may come back a few times, but that sadness is only temporary. Your life is not. But that sadness is temporary. I promise you. You may not believe it, but it is. I'm telling you right now. Now, I have personally dealt with this, and I was going to say that I am dealing with it currently. No. I figured out who I am, my purpose in life. It's to entertain, to make people's days better. When one of my friends are depressed, I make them not. And not to blow my own whistle, but I'm serious. You may think you don't have a purpose, but trust me, you do. You may have not found it yet. And if you already have, congratulations. Go along with it. But if you haven't found your purpose yet, it's there. Trust me, your purpose is there. You just haven't found it. But you will find it. Now, there have been moments recently before I figured out who I really am. Figured out what I'm meant for. Figured out my purpose in this world. I was dealing with that. I have the most perfect life. I have all this stuff. I have friends. I have, you know, food. Um, I have a house, running water, family members. But I always felt lost. Always felt useless. And that's the thing. That sadness, even if you have the most perfect life, it'll just come out of nowhere. You can have no reason to be sad, but it'll still be there. You see why? You see what I'm talking about here? It's messing with you. It's not who you are. Remember that. That sadness is making you think that you're a terrible person, that you don't matter in this world. But please, believe me, right here, right now, you matter. Okay? Take it from me. Now, I know that my word might not mean much to you, since I'm just a random stranger on the internet. Or if you're watching this and you know me personally, please, take my word for it. It's all gonna be alright. Again, death is not temporary, it's permanent. That sadness you feel, temporary. It'll go away soon. I would always feel this overwhelming sadness, overwhelming feeling that I'm just a big pile of, I'm just uselessness compiled into a meat suit. Give me some bones, some muscle, some skin, hair, eyes, that's me. I'm just a sack of uselessness. But no, you're you. And you know how they say, be the best you that you can be? Well, maybe, you don't have to be the best you can be. At times, you don't have to be. Now, I'd like to go on another topic real quick. This has already been said many times before, but I'm going to say it. Men often have lots more depression than women. And that's not saying that every single woman is a demon and isn't feeling the same thing that men feel. Absolutely not. But the majority of men these days, they take up most of the suicides in, this year. Life has been getting worse and worse for men. And please, don't think that I'm trying to say, oh, women don't matter, or they're not feeling depression either. No. That's not what I'm saying. Because listen, if you're a woman and you're feeling depression, then yes, everyone feels it. We're all human. What I'm trying to say here is that I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point, but listen, don't let that sadness get to you, okay? It's just trying to stop you from being great. It's trying to bring you down. Don't let it. Don't let it bring you down, okay? Or I will come over there and beat you until you're happy. I'm kidding. I may know where you live. But please, take this from me. Y'all have a wonderful night and a wonderful day. See y'all next time.